Hello everyone, I am Jay and today we are making a doorbell using Arduino in the Tinkercad simulator. Our basic concept is that when we press the push button, the Arduino checks whether the button has been pressed or not. Then it gives output to the piezo, resulting the piezo to start buzzing. For making a doorbell using Arduino, we require 5 components, which are a resistor, a push button, a breadboard, an Arduino, and a piezo, which is our buzzer. Okay, moving on to wiring part, we need to connect this push button to the breadboard and this piezo to breadboard also. And then I will connect this resistor to the push button and connect this to ground. I need to connect this push button to one of the pins of the Arduino so that we can read whether the button has been pushed or not. Okay, and we need to supply a voltage of 5 volts. For the wiring of piezo, we need to connect the ground wire to the piezo and we need to connect one of the wire to the positive part of the piezo like this. I will change color, negative color to black for simplicity. Over here also, I will change this color to black. Alright, our wiring part is done now. Moving on to the coding part, we are going to use 2 pins in our coding, which is pin number 2 connected to our push button and pin number 10 which is connected to the piezo. Pin number 2 will be used as an input pin because it will read whether the push button has been pushed or not, and the pin number 10 will give output to the piezo and the piezo will start buzzing. So in the code, we need to delete this default blocks and go to text view mode. Okay, in the void setup part, we need to add pin mode as input and pin mode 10 as output. Okay, in the void loop part, we need to delete this sentence. In the void loop part, what we have to do is we need to check whether the button has been pushed or not. So for that, we need to create an integer r which will read that whether the pin number 2 is high or low. So int r digital read. Now we need to check whether this is high or no. So we created condition r double high, then digital write 10 as high. But if it's not high, then digital write pin number 10 as low. If we want, we can give a delay of 0.1 second. So I'll just add delay 100. It's in milliseconds. So it will give a delay of 0.1 second and another delay over here of 100 milliseconds. Alright. Okay, now let's start the simulation. Now, if I press this push button, we can see that the buzzer is buzzing, and if we stop pushing it, then it stops. So our circuit is perfectly fine. Awesome.